Alright, here we go, back at it with another video. Excuse the voice, I've been a little under the weather. You know, you got that flu going around this time of year. Be sure to click the like and subscribe button. And if you found this video to be helpful, don't hesitate to share on your Facebook and other social media platforms, Twitter, anything else you got going on out there. So, I received an email earlier this morning from YouTube. It wasn't for this channel, it was actually for another channel that I have. It's more of a random channel. I don't really do a lot on it or promote much on it. But I got the update, the email saying that I would no longer be able to monetize that channel because I don't have 1,000 subscribers or more. And I don't have, at least I believe it's like at least 4,000 total views on that channel. And that's you know, kind of caught me off guard. But the thing is, I had the channel monetized, but again, like I said, it was just such a random channel that it wasn't something I was actually trying to like make money from. It was like actually one of my like first YouTube accounts, and I just happened to put content on it. You know, it wasn't something I was really trying to do. You know, and just over time, you know, some of the videos got so many views, and it, you know, went up like that. And eventually I remember I got the email from YouTube, from Google YouTube, saying that I qualify for AdSense. So I was like, okay, cool, you know, and I just turned it on then. So, but anyway, I got that email saying that the monetization will be deactivated. It also said that I had until, I believe, February the 24th to get like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views. Now that's funny. Not that it's impossible to do that, but I know me, for that particular channel, I'm not going to put that kind of effort into it anyway, because like I said, it's just a random channel. But I've noticed that a lot of people are talking about this, and you know, I see a lot of panic going on with the with the content creators, especially like the smaller content creators, and that's understandable because I mean, you know, a lot of people sign up and start making videos and content for YouTube in the hopes to eventually be able to, you know, generate an income from it. And you know, have people that, you know, may have like, you know, like 100 or 200 subscribers and maybe getting a few views here and there, so they feel like they're on their way, and to, you know, basically be told that you know, you're not going to be able to monetize those videos because you haven't reached that threshold yet can be discouraging. And also for those who are looking to just start, the fact that they're being told that you have to reach this particular threshold of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 total views, that in itself can seem very daunting. And it's understandable because when you think about, you know, if this is something that you haven't done before or something you're not exposed to on a regular basis, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views, those are pretty big numbers. But if you are a content creator and you are, or looking to become one, and you're thinking about giving up or not even trying because you feel like, you know, the threshold's been set too high or whatnot, first thing I want to say is don't let that discourage you, because the thing is, any plans that a person has for any venture, any business, or any goal that they set, you know, there's always going to be these entry levels that you have to reach, and some entry levels seem easier than others, and it can be very discouraging when you go in with an original assumption about what the entry was, and then the entry level is changed and set higher than what you expected it to be, you know, than what you were originally working with. But I'm here to say, you know, don't let that discourage you or stop you from going forward, because again, obtaining 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views, if you're really serious about being a content creator for YouTube, if this is something you want to turn into a full-time gig, you know, into a full-time business, so that you can eventually move on and maybe have, you know, if nothing else, to supplement your income with your current job or career, then I would tell you, don't let that discourage you. Don't give up. Don't stop. Because fortunately, there are quite a few resources out there available to help you obtain subscribers, legit subscribers in legit ways. I don't recommend what they call I don't recommend buying subscribers or buying views per se. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure that helps in certain aspects, but I don't recommend it because it's artificial, to say the least, and it doesn't have a lasting effect a lot of times. So I would recommend that a person do, I guess what you'd say, more legit organic ways. But anyway, and also anyone who needs some help, I'm gonna put a couple of links to other videos in the description for this video that'll send you to some other videos that can provide you with some tips and some advice on how to increase your views and your subscribers. Because again, it's not impossible. I'm not going to say that it's easy, but it's not like the hardest thing in the world. What makes it seem so difficult is the fact that it's not something that it's not like a light switch you can just flip on and off, like boom, you go from no subscribers to boom, 100 subscribers, and then boom, 500 subscribers, then boom, 1,000. It's more like you go from 0 subscribers to 3 subscribers, and then 4 subscribers, and then 5, and then maybe 10. And then the next day you look, you might drop down to 7, but being consistent and sticking with whatever plan that you've put together to do your content creation and to build up your channel will yield results. Again, you have to stick with it. So if you plan to do 3 new videos a week and you plan to post them on social media and blog sites and whatnot, then, do that. Stick with that. Make that work. Do those 3 videos every week. Hell, if you can only do 1 video a week, just be consistent. Keep doing it, because there are a lot of people who feel like, well, 1 video a week, that's not nearly enough. Granted, 1 video a week, that is doing the bare minimum, but at the same time, you never know. One of those videos that you're doing per week could eventually catch on, and next thing you know, you got a lot more views, and it'll trickle down to your other videos, and subscribers start coming in, because of that 1 video you did that you didn't expect to take off like it did, and you keep doing more videos, so that keeps your channel live and keeps it exposed to more people to find other videos of yours that you may like, and you can just go from there. Now, as far as them changing this policy, making that entry barrier higher than what it used to be, I agree. I was watching Comicsexplained. It's one of my favorite channels because I'm a comic guy. But Rob did a video about it. I'll put a link to Rob's video in the description as well, because he was talking about a Patreon, him joining Patreon and how he felt about it, feeling that YouTube needs to definitely be careful and not make it too hard for others, for new content creators to start their channels. And I agree with him, definitely. But fortunately, it's not like you have to pay for a YouTube channel. It's just right now, if you expect to get monetized, if you want to be able to use monetization, you have to hit these 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 total views, so that's a good thing that they haven't set it too high, in a sense, like, you can't, like, it's not like you got to pay for your YouTube channel. Your account is pretty much free to start and everything, so that's a good thing. But again, I'll put the link to Rob's video in my description as well. And if you're also a comic book fan, or like comic book movies, but definitely a comic book fan, DC, Marvel, things like that, be sure to check out Comicsexplained. Rob's got some great content. I love a lot of his videos. Seems like a really cool guy too. But again, I don't want anybody who's looking to do YouTube, who hasn't started yet or hasn't got their feet wet with this. I don't want you to give up or feel like you've lost your opportunity, because of this new barrier that has been placed, as far as monetization goes. I want you to, whatever video you're working on, continue to work on it, finish it, get it out, and get some more out. Share those videos. Make sure you got your thumbnails and your titles, your tags and all that wonderful stuff. Make sure you get that whole thing going, and just don't give up. Stay persistent with it, because the thing about life and anything is there's going to always be some type of barrier, and it can be frustrating because it's like you feel like, hey, man, like if it ain't one thing, it's another. But that's just life. The thing is, you can't give up on that. I have those problems. I have those moments a lot of times. It's like I feel like, oh my God, if it's not one thing, it's another. Like I feel like I'm getting over one obstacle, and then just when I'm like, oh, I made it over that, and then something else comes up, and it's like, oh, come on. So, I understand that. We all go through that in life. So I just hope for any YouTube creator out there, or future or potential YouTube creator, that you don't allow this to discourage you and make you give up and not, go forward with what your goal is, your dreams, So anyway, that's all I want to say. Just a little motivation. Hopefully it'll help. And again, like I said, I'll include those links to Rob's video on Comicsexplained, and also to the videos with some tips on how to increase your YouTube subscribers as well. And again, hit the like button, subscribe, and feel free to share this on your Facebook, Twitter, social media accounts. And I will talk to you guys later. Take care.